So therefore, I'm here now, though. I'm here now. So, good morning. It is right after 7 o'clock, and I'm in Rostock, Germany. Where are you? That is the question. Okay, if you're up, I'm up. And if we're up together, we might as well talk about the shit that's driving everybody else crazy. And that is that the President of the United States continually keeps shooting out these super, I mean, super deranged uh, posts on True Social, and that's just one of many things. All right, so let's get into it. This is Fall of Trump. I'm Matt Fox. That's my book up there. It's called A Crazy Life. Nobody said this shit was going to happen. It's not political. Check it out. It's available on Amazon, and that's my lovely wife and me right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I live in Germany. I'm an American citizen. I'm also a Republican, which makes it a little bit difficult to believe that I'm sitting over here doing this podcast. But as I said, I'm pretty wired in to the things that have to do with my family. My family lives in America. I'm just here hanging out until my kid turns 18. Okay, so with the midterms coming up and the money that has been raised by MAGA Inc., you would think that they would be investing some of this money into the campaigns of people who are running in the midterms, right? Why not? Um, it turns out that Donald Trump has got another plan for that $400 million that he's got sitting there. So I'm not thinking he's going to be investing any of that money into the campaigns of these guys that are running right now in the midterms. However, what I will say is that he's going to be putting that to the side for later. Because the fact is, when his health starts going down the drain, he's going to need that money for his health. You know what I'm saying? He's going to need that money for his health. And if it doesn't start going down the drain, then he's going to probably try to pocket that somehow, some way. Right? So let's talk about what he's done for America since he's been in office. Gas prices are national average 410 right now for you guys in America. 410. So he's driven gas prices up over $1.10 or more per gallon. So let's say you go to the gas station, you put in 50 gallons. So that's $50 extra every time you go and fill your tank. Thanks, Donald Trump. So, in regards to everything that's at the grocery store that you're buying and everything, the prices have also gone up as well. I've heard already that the prices at the grocery store when you're leaving now, you're paying an extra 30 or $40 now. So you add that up like 4 or 5 times a month. That's another $150 a month. Thanks, Donald Trump. Your Starbucks costs more. Everything costs more. Fertilizer, diesel fuel costs more. That means everything that goes into the logistics centrums, to the centers and stuff like that, that also is going to cost more, such as home building. Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. How do I believe in? I believe in God. Do you believe in God? All right. See that angel up there, right there? See that angel right there on my book? There's there's some angels in my book too. Check it out. I guarantee you'll see it. Okay, so let's get into the real things that's gonna go on. All right. So Trump's already planning for the midterms. We have a running situation that we got to stay aware of, and that's a particular point when Donald Trump has no other choice but to pull the plug, and that's what he's going to do. When he does that, there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to start going out in groups and start picking up people. All right. Yeah. This is my only short. Yeah, that's just cool. All right. So, our nation, just so you guys know, our nation, the U.S., lies in great peril, and it is time for the Americans to come to their senses. And if you're not willing to open your eyes, then before you know it, Trump will have sold the country and plundered Fort Knox. Listen, you guys really know how he wants to get into Fort Knox. He's been wanting to get in there for a while. All right. So he's going to go in there and wants to plunder Fort Knox because that is his dream. That is his dream. Yeah. I wish it worked better. I wish it worked better to keep criminals. I don't understand how a felony criminal, can have the office of the presidency, but not vote and can't own a gun. That's interesting. All right, let's move on. I don't trust Donald Trump. Surprise, surprise. His Moscow visit the other day from the CIA director was a little, I don't know. I don't know that I'd really go all into what they said because of the fact that I know who Donald Trump is. So therefore, I believe there is something more than that little communication, what they said. Um, the Russians have a plan. It has been let out on state TV from the Duma, where they're talking about just taking over Ukraine because Ukrainian territory is inhabited right now by 20% Russians. So, I mean, I don't know how it is that these people just went over there and invaded that country and just started living over there without the Ukrainians allowing them. I mean, they need to take their passports, go back home, let them get their shit in order there, and then maybe let them come back. But the Russians ain't trying to hear that. They're trying to say, hey, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take part of this land. And the Ukrainians ain't trying to hear it. The Ukrainians came up on some Patriot interceptors from Germany the other day. They came up on some other shit, some planes and stuff like that. And they are making some new glide bombs. So that's pretty cool. We got a comment here, a pretty long comment. This is my only short. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, it's getting kind of right over here too with the AFD, but I don't know. And up to this point, the German government has been working okay. They're realizing and focusing on the things that are of most importance right now. And that is recognizing that they need to get their borders and help their partners to secure their borders because they don't want no wave of Russians coming over the borders. You know what I'm saying? Are you in Kaiserslautern? No, I am in Rostock, Germany. That is on the northern side, northeast side, Rostock. There's a port here called Warnemünde, spelled with the W, and all the cruise ships come here. This is where all the cruise ships come to my area. I live about maybe 2 miles away from where the cruise ships park. All right, we got to get back to some serious stuff here, Mo. Okay. So this dude is paving the way for his ballroom to go forward. You guys might have heard that the ballroom is going forward, the building. Um, in the end, what is going to come of this ballroom situation, I have no idea. But I'm really pissed off that this president has put forward this ballroom that nobody ever freaking asked for, and the design is so flawed. It's pitiful. It is pitiful. I think the people who drew out the original White House would be really flipping in their graves, really. All right, so no matter what happens, if Trump's health goes left, right? If Trump's health goes left, and it's been looking pretty crappy, huh? Um, JD Vance to take over, right? So, here, hold on a second. We got a comment here. Yeah, here when they put to no FG. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. An American student studying in Germany. Nice to have you here. Schönen guten Morgen. Hey, from New York. All right, planes. I like planes. Sorry, and have a nice day. All right, cool. Subscribe doesn't cost anything, and give me a thumbs up. Okay, so the deal is Trump is going to go down as the first president to ever start a war, and really, American presidents aren't really starting wars all the time, just some of the time. But nevertheless, he's going to be going down in history as the first president to start a war and lose a war in one term. I mean, hey, let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand. Donald, you're the only one. You're the only one that could have done that. I'm serious. I just want to say, as somebody who is trying to carve his name into the Kennedy Center for no reason, why can't he just let that building be, Kennedy building? I mean, why? No, he got to carve his name into it. But that's not working out. That's not working out either. All right, the judges are turning him down left and right. So, and an even more funny situation is that the leader of the Trump Epstein files, right? The leader of the Trump Epstein files is appointing his Commerce Secretary, who lied to Congress about ever being on Epstein Island and a bunch of other stuff about Epstein. He's appointing him to try and defend putting Trump's name on the Kennedy building. How many people from Epstein Island are in this administration, you might ask? Well, I'm going to tell you something. How many would it take? How many would it take of the Trump Epstein class to be in this administration before you think, maybe that wasn't such a good idea to pick him? How many would it take? There's a whole shitload of them. There's a whole shitload. That's right. You're right. There's a whole shitload of them. Over five that have been on the island. So you got to ask yourself, how are we following this fucking... Because, see, it is the Trump Epstein files. Because as I told you guys, if you guys been watching, please subscribe to my channel. Go back into my shorts and into my podcast from before. from those times when those stories were breaking. Hey, I was talking about this way ahead of time. I knew what was going to happen, and I said it. So, the Trump Epstein files, as I said. Yeah, Satan is control of the U.S. Yep, you're right about that. Now he doesn't have much time. He doesn't have much time medically. He doesn't have much time. So, but he can fuck up a lot of shit before he goes. That's the problem. So, the midterms is coming. There's going to be problems, real problems, and that's what the American public has to be ready for. All right. So, all right. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit more research today. I got some emails to write and stuff like that. I hope you guys will come back later on tonight if I come back on tonight. Hey, thanks for joining me this morning. Like I said, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And hey, I love spending time with you guys and love answering your questions. So please write, and I look forward to hearing from you next time, man. I'm Matt Fox. This is Matt Fox on Tube. This is The Fall of Trump. Don't forget to buy my book, A Crazy Life. Nobody said this shit was going to happen.